Completion of a cycle and nurturing. How are you nurturing yourself today? Submerged. This fell off the table and we're going to put it in the subconscious. Submerged. What is submerged? Your blessings. Take time for stillness. Healing and patience falling into your lap presently. Your blessings submerged between the stillness of your mind. Beneath the stillness, you can reach that surface and submerge, dive into presence with patience. Patience of being willing to sit with something longer. Be still with your interests. Stick to one thing a little bit longer. And watch this turn to gold. The stillness that arises out of that practice. Just follow your curiosity, impulse, idea. Let emotions come up to be used for this process of healing. Maybe arts and crafts projects, rest, not resting enough. Submerged blessings, patience, healing, stillness. Going deeper. Not getting attached too much here. It's like there's so many options and directions and things to distract. Promises of things awakening. Promises of so many other things. Fears, finances, blah, blah, blah. Stories that have been exchanged or come from others. But there's like a real power and potential for awakening here. So bridge to healing is patience. The bridge to healing is in patience and rest. There are submerged blessings beyond the place of this reactivity, balance. Going from one thing to another thing. Not settling, but you are building a foundation through stillness and rest. The heart is awakening. Be the balance you need. You have the ability to turn anything into gold as long as we're not like hoarding. Hoarding what? Distractions. Being present is definitely a theme for these blessings and healing. Healing around renewal and rejuvenation, inspiration, the fire of life itself, passion. This passion for healing and patience and receiving insight from beyond and being open to that while having a solid foundation of presence and patience. Two kings there, King of Wands and King of Swords. It's almost like transmuting the creative spark into an intellectual one. Stillness and the Hermit. This tree is kind of moving from one image to another. So this is a real slow down reading for anyone who feels like this is relevant, because there is a gift here. There is a gift to be revealed around some exchange from the past. Those holding you. Those holding some block to emotional maturity. Because I'm seeing the King of... Under the Two of Swords. But it's quickly moving now. Thoughts and emotions are moving away from what doesn't serve. You're holding what does, carrying and maintaining your truest goals of happiness and peace and being at home with this movement of the spark. So yeah, being still with the movement of the spark for today in patience and healing, where that spark takes you to creative balancing or just presence, noticing what comes up, noticing what shifts and changes and what doesn't. Therein lies your rest for the day. Even in action, we can rest because of awareness of the blessings and acceptance with the movement of things, with the movement and rest. It's definitely a balance between noticing the movement of the mind and resting with it. Everything is revealed through that practice of letting go. Don't settle. Don't settle for the first thought that comes up. Keep reaching deeper into the space of not knowing in order to bring this awakening through. Time for healing. Time for this thread of something unseen. This is a realization or a new beginning that you haven't conceived of yet. You haven't fully conceived of yet, or if you did, it was like in childhood practically. A long time ago, or something maybe that seemed impossible. But this is being, ultimately, this is being revealed through time to rest and just like, or just meander, just play, just try new things. You have the space to explore the shadow of the mother. Queen is in the power to explore the hidden spark. Patience is going to wear down what is not serving. The blessings come out of wearing down a reaction, something that's not serving, destroying an idea of mastery that isn't there. An idea, because like once you assume that there is mastery or understanding, or once you stop, then you lose it, and in that is gaining it. So in letting go, you gain the mastery of it, but it's something that still needs to be destroyed. The idea that there is any mastery of anything, that there has been any mastery of anything, because there's a lot hidden still that needs healing. Ace of Pentacles again popping up. I saw that earlier. Healing is sometimes about a new revelation. a way to see something differently that balances and brings strength and authority based on the truth of this awakening, based on the realization. Oh yeah, there's the other Ace of Pentacles. Materials, pentacles. What else do we see as a symbol for Earth? Manifestation. The divine manifestation. And another one, number one. 11111. Sometimes you have to destroy something in order to master something, and that is what is being destroyed through patience and stillness. Is the non-mastery of it, because of holding on to a burden that is not yours. It can be you can rest with the burden, rest with what you think the burden is. Maybe that's a better way to put it, to allow the space for this awakening. So there's a strength in the world that needs to seem to be cut off in order. It feels like a burden. It feels like a loss. Something here. And allowing that, allowing something to be cut off here is what creates the space for the new beginning. Okay. Okay. I think that's it for now on this beautiful reading, on this beautiful morning. So, yeah. New beginning. Don't let your old experience stand in the way. Make space for it. If you feel reactive or scattered, try sticking with just being present with whatever is coming up. Or move. Move if you need to move. But, yeah, the strength comes out of, the strength and mastery comes out of sitting with this, not knowing. The knowing comes out of rest, not trying. And the movement of the spark beyond the movement of the spark is the blessing and the healing ultimately. So there is a spark. There is always a bridge to that spark. But sometimes the spark itself moves us into not fully sitting with the lessons that we're receiving long enough to fully integrate them into gold, into the gold that they are. So today is about resting with awareness and whatever that we are doing today. Allowing the unseen to awaken and bring healing, because sometimes those are the things that that are the knock at the door, to heaven on the other side, and might cause uncertainty, but ultimately it is the ingredient that we need to transform scatteredness into gold. Scattered interests into gold. Somehow, yeah, what seems scattered is what is part of what is needed. So stick with it, or yeah, juggle, keep juggling. Keep juggling, playing with different things, sitting with stillness with these things, noticing in moments. With patience, and healing will happen.